Pig the Pug by Aaron Blaby. This boot belongs to Pig. Pig was a pug, and I'm sorry to say he was greedy and selfish in most every way. He lived in a house with a whiner dog, Trevor. But when was he nice to him? I'll tell you never. You got some great toys there, poor Trevor would say, but Pete would just grumble. They're mine! Go away! But it might be more fun, Trevor said to Pete, if we both play together. Well, Pete flipped his wig. No! They are mine! Didn't you hear? Only mine! You keep your paws off them. They are mine, mine, mine! I know what your game is. You want me to share, but I'll never do that. I won't, and I swear! And with that, he proceeded to gather his stuff and make a big pile with a huff and a puff. And once he had gathered them up in a pile, he howled from the top with a satisfied smile. There, shouted Pete. No, you won't get my loot. It's mine, 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 mine. So why don't you strut? But just at that moment, poor Trevor did see the pile was wobbling. Oh dear me. Watch out! Up there! Good Trevor did try, but the shame of it was... Well, bugs cannot fly. These days it's different. I'm happy to say it's so very different in most every way. Yes, Pete shares his toys now, and Trevor's his friend, and they both play together. While Pete's on the mend. The end. Pig the SLOB by Aaron Blaby. Pig was a pug, and I'm sorry to say he was shockingly lazy. Such a shameful display. He lived in a flat horizontal position, which left in truly appalling condition, full of candy and soda and thick mozzarella. Pig was a hardcore full-time sofa dweller. His only exertion was swiping a screen. Swipe, stare, repeat was his drooling routine. Sure, once in a while he would lift a remote, but it made him quite tired. and his ankles would bloat. Flat on his back, he'd relax with a sigh, binging on TV and nuggets and pie. Pete didn't dip. He was part of the couch, an immovable lump in a warm, sticky pouch. We'd have so much fun, though, tried Trevor once more. Slap! It was a suggestion Pete chose to ignore. From a bundle of sludge and with no sense of shame, Pete returns to his ice cream and video game. Trevor was worried Pete's health was at risk. We should take a quick jog or a walk, nice and brisk. Pete stirred from his stupor. His reply was quite stark. He simply said no and then unleashed a fart. And that's when they heard it groan. Trav stopped in his tracks. "What's groaning?" asked Pete through a mouthful of snacks. The first groan was subtle. The next one was not. The floorboards were groaning. Yes, groaning a lot. "Could that be my tummy?" asked Pete, blinking slow. Then the floorboards exploded. "Hey, watch out below!" These days it's different, I'm happy to say. Pete makes an effort to come out and play. He's up off the couch doing cartwheels and squats. He practices yoga and jogging lots. His workouts are great, but the part he likes best is when he gets home. He can have a nice rest. The end. Pig the Stinker by Aaron Blabey. Award for neatness, Trevor. Pig was a pug, and I'm sorry to say his personal hygiene was far from okay. Pig liked to get dirty. He frankly was rank. His paws could be frightful. His fur often stank. He wasn't offended by odor or smell, and if you weren't careful, he'd smell you as well. He'd play with all kinds of unspeakable muck and do things you make you scream. "Don't do that! Yuck!" He licked out a stench that could not be forgotten. He reeked. He was rancid. In short, he was rotten. So bath time was called. "You stinky old mutt. You need a good clean from your ears to your butt." But Pig turned his tail, and before you could grab it, he was out of the room like a fool little rabbit. They chased him, but Pig had a devious knack for ducking and weaving and doubling back. And once he had lost them, he used a small toy to block up the pipes. Then he hooted with joy. By the time they had found him, Pig bullied with glee. "You won't get your soapy old water on me." They watched as Pig gloated. They watched as Pig rode. They watched as Pig's plan made the bathroom explode. These days, it's different. I'm happy to say, if you tell Pig it's bath time, he won't disobey. But although you can wash him with soap, cloth, and towel, there's no getting round it. Pig is just foul. The end. Thank you for watching. Please click the subscribe button for more stories.